Welcome to Answering the Call Tarot. Thank you for joining me for today's All Signs Lunar Eclipse and Virgo readings. These collective readings are going to be a combination of intuitive downloads and the tarot to give you a brief look at what is ahead for this eclipse season. Please keep in mind these are collective readings for each zodiac sign, not personal readings, so they may not resonate for each person out there. Please only take what resonates for you. We have a strong influence of Venus and Mercury retrograde with this lunar eclipse in Virgo. This is the perfect recipe for beautiful delusions and stimulating surprises. I suggest you listen to the readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs to get a broad perspective of what is to come for you. If you do not know those signs in your natal birth chart and would like to find out, I'll put a link in the description you can use to get your free birth chart to learn those astrological placements. Lastly, I would greatly appreciate your energetic engagement with this video by hitting the like button. We are going to get started with our earth signs with the sign of Virgo. Virgo. This full moon lunar eclipse is taking place in your sign. And when I was meditating on your energy, the word I kept hearing was justice. Justice. And so that is the tarot card that I feel is the best way to describe the energy that I am picking up for you intuitively for this season, Virgo. Karma has been delivering lessons for you, Virgo. You have found yourself compelled to speak your truth. And I feel more than ever you value honesty and integrity from the people in your life. In fact, I really am picking up that you have evolved to a place and space where you are tolerating nothing less. But you have been tested, Virgo, and spirit, the universe, may continue to test you with circumstances that attempt to throw you off balance. These circumstances may or may not be beyond your control or even of your own making. Either way, right now, it is imperative you try to keep yourself on an even keel and in a balanced energy as events unfold in your life. Remember that all actions have consequences, Virgo. In terms of your career and finances, I'm really feeling that some of you are intuitively being called to take a gamble on something right now. This is something you are contemplating. It's a change, or this idea at the moment that you are contemplating is something you're planning for. You're contemplating it right now. You're planning for it right now. And you're planning for when you can make this move. Overthinking about quote unquote creating space for this idea is making you hesitate, though, Virgo. But don't. I'm really picking up don't, because there will never be enough space to quote unquote add whatever this idea, this change that you want to bring into your life in terms of your career. There'll never be enough space to add it into your life. Just remember to pay attention to the balance between your professional and personal life. It is important now more than ever to make time for the people who are important to you and for yourself while you are building or maintaining, for some of you, a career you can really be proud of. Financially, Virgo, I feel you are gaining a handle on your finances. Many of you are seeking and will find a way to make ends meet and balance out your expenses with your income after a period of difficulty. Some of you I get are researching loan options, maybe, or financing offers for settling debt at this time. I'm really picking up that the right offer will come your way that will bring solutions to your financial issues, Virgo. Still, Virgo, once you have this solution, do not continue to add to your debt with frivolous spending. Learn from what brought you into this financial crisis, okay? And avoid those same spending patterns. Health wise, I feel a lot of Virgos are suffering beneath the surface right now from gastrointestinal issues, chronic joint and back pain, headaches, even sleep disturbances, and even other complications, right, at this time. But I think all of it's due to an imbalance in their lives. I keep picking up that balance, balance, balance. Virgo, it is important to find the balance right now. Your life has to be balanced. So your diet has to be balanced. There has to be a balance between work and play. You have to balance out all areas of your health. Maintain a balance in physical activity and rest. Keep everything in moderation right now, Virgo. This is key to your vitality and just overall feeling good, Virgo. Now, when it comes to your love life, Virgo, if you are single, you are finally about to receive the loving partner you deserve after not having received what you have invested in others the last few months, for some of you, years. I feel that some of those who have fumbled your heart are going to attempt to reconcile with you at this time, Virgo, especially with this influence of the Venus retrograde energy during this eclipse season. However, I feel that these folks who circle back still aren't ready for the Virgo who they are now going to find, because I think that you have empowered yourself, Virgo, and you are not willing to entertain anything that isn't reciprocal in energy. And some of these people I'm really getting, Virgo, are returning or simply coming back because they want to reap the benefits of your upgraded energy when their energy and vibration is at their lowest. For my Virgos who may be in a relationship at this time, I feel this is a critical point for you. If this relationship has been based on integrity and harmony, then the relationship can really move towards a bigger, more solid commitment. In fact, I have really been picking up marriage being on the cards for a lot of Virgos in the year of 2026. So, this relationship that some of you are in now could lead to that marriage. But on the other hand, if any injustices have been hiding beneath the surface of the relationship, they will be brought to light and karmic justice will be served during this eclipse season. Virgo, that's what I have for you for the intuitive portion of your reading. Let's move on to the tarot. Virgo, the cards have been pre-shuffled with your energy. I'm simply going to split the deck and we will get started. Wow, Virgo. Okay. Three major arcana. Okay. Virgo, for your current energy, you have the Death card. This side of the Death card in Vice Versa Tarot is all about change, that it's inevitable. Virgo, you are dealing with the end of a cycle. People may be leaving your life, friendships could be ending, relationships could be ending, something at work could be ending. You could just be going through a massive transformation, which I'm really feeling for you, Virgo, a personal transformation. And it's an upgrade, but it's the end of a cycle so that a new one can begin. So, this current energy that you're in right now is all about transformation, leaving one stage or phase or cycle in your life behind to begin a new one. Now, the energy that you are moving towards is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords in vice versa tarot on this side is sitting on like a granite throne, okay? And she's not hiding anything, okay? So she is willing to face the world head on with her emotions. Now, the Queen of Swords doesn't cut any corners, and she's very particular in vice versa tarot. The story is she's very particular about who she lets into her inner circle. But once you are inside of that inner circle, she is loyal to the death, and she will always be a true and trusted friend and ally to you. I'm getting, Virgo, that that is why you're going through this cycle right now. Like things are being, people are being, situations, places are being released from your life because you are really finding out who is for you and who is not. You are moving towards a place where you are very selective about who is going to be involved in your life, who is going to be a part of your inner circle. You're going to be forthcoming about what your standards are to be a part of your inner circle and what you are looking for in the people in your life, what you are expecting from the people in your life. And you are willing to show up in the same honesty, loyalty, and love that you are demanding everyone else meet who's going to be a part of your inner circle. And I feel like that's just confirmation, Virgo, confirmation of what the energy I've been picking up for you. Now, for what you need to reflect upon at this time, Virgo, you have the Page of Wands. This side of the Page of Wands in vice versa tarot speaks to a young person who has so many questions about the cosmos and about magic and the moon, and really just has this total other side to themselves that no one gets to see. But they want to have that one trusted person who they can ask these questions to, who they can talk to about this deeper, more spiritual part of themselves. I feel like, what you have to reflect upon at this time, Virgo, is that deeper, more spiritual part of yourself. Who do you have that you can call soul family? Who can you count on? Who can you actually share that more vulnerable, more spiritual side of yourself with? Who can you truly be yourself with? Who do you open up to? Who do you trust? And I think that when you really think about who this person or these people are, that will tell you who should stay in your life and who should go. Virgo, when it comes to navigating this cycle in your life, this current cycle, you have the Star card. And this side of the Star card in vice versa tarot speaks to a breakthrough that's coming, but a breakthrough that is more powerful than you could have ever imagined or hoped for, Virgo. It's like harmony is being restored, everything is falling into place. But what is so beautiful about this side of the Star card, Virgo, you see that one red rose there in the corner, right? That one red rose is passion that is growing amongst the little water plants, okay? Blessings are coming to you. Blessings are coming to you. Something that you couldn't even imagine is coming to you, Virgo. And your task simply now is to receive with gratitude. So, Virgo, navigating this current cycle of your life is just to receive and expect miracles. Receive and expect miracles. Receive with gratitude and expect miracles because a breakthrough is coming and it's going to be better than you ever could have imagined. That's beautiful. Now, the message that the moon has for you, Virgo, I thought this was so interesting because the tower comes after, or the star, excuse me, comes after the tower in tarot, right? And so the message that the moon has for you to carry with you during this eclipse season, so particularly during this full moon lunar eclipse, the message that it has for you is the tower. But this is so awesome, Virgo, because this side of the tower speaks to breaking patterns and cycles. What have you learned? Okay. So, Virgo, in the actual depiction, you can see the mask from the cracked mask, and this is from the Hanged Man, okay, in the Vice Versa Tarot. And you can also see the two sphinxes, okay, that are at the bottom of the chariot. So, this is sort of like, where have you been? What have you done before? What are you not willing to repeat again? What lessons have you learned? What path have you taken? It's all of those kind of questions. So it's like the moon is asking you to reflect on the path that's gotten you to where you are now, the lessons that you have learned. What can come with you and what needs to go? This is an absolutely amazing reading, Virgo. It's a powerful reading. Let's get you a message from your ancestors to close this out. This is a lot longer than I had intended. You had a strong intuitive message, and then you really have just had the tarot come in to almost like confirm a lot of things, Virgo, about karma and cycles and patterns. Strong justice energy. Things are changing, Virgo, but for the better. And that star card is beautiful for Virgo. From the ancestors, a message for Virgo. From the ancestors, a message for Virgo. For Virgo. Thank you. Virgo, you have two, and I'm going to take from the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. You have depleted and professional assistance. I've never even pulled these. Wow. Virgo, this talks about overgiving. You are overgiving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate, reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health deteriorating in some way. Professional assistance. It may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any life area, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs, such as counseling or therapy. Okay, so Virgo, for some of you, that may speak to you as well. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have authenticity. This is about being your true and divine self at all times. Okay. Understand that you weren't meant to fit in. Break free from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. Wow. Yeah. Until I read for you again, Virgo, take care of yourself. Be blessed. Love and light. Taurus, welcome to the intuitive portion of your reading for the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. Taurus, when I was meditating on your energy, the overall energetic flow that I was getting for you was just this sense of restlessness. Restlessness, okay? Um, and like the sense of changes for the better, okay, on the horizon for you. But the energy was that of the Two of Wands. It's like you're craving to get up and move on from someone or something, but you're not sure where you are headed or even necessarily if you want to go. Right? That's what I'm getting. Like I sense, again, changes for the better on the horizon. And I think that maybe you sense them as well. And maybe that is what's contributing to this restless energy that I'm picking up for you or from you, Taurus. Taurus, you're going through this exploratory phase, I feel like, with a lot of things, and that includes your health, wellness, and even your spiritual practices at this time. Some of you are going back or sticking with tried and true practices and beliefs, while at other times I feel like you desire anything but your old routines and rituals. And with this energy right now that I'm feeling for you, Taurus, I feel like if you desire to learn and explore new practices, then lean in, Taurus. Like lean into what you're feeling. Trust your choices right now and what your mind, body, and spirit need when they need it. Only you can decide what route or routes are best for you. Okay. Now, Taurus, lately I have really been sensing, right? Like this really positive change in your career and finances. And when meditating on your energy, Taurus, I was getting that you have an offer coming your way that's going to bring you more prosperity or stability into your life. Okay. This offer is going to either bring your work closer to home, I'm feeling, or allow you to save money, time, or some other resource in some way. Or perhaps it will just be a new job offer or a promotion to a position with higher pay or better benefits. But you will be forced to choose between your general satisfaction with the work you do and a financial or structural benefit in some way. I just got that. Like, if that makes sense. So either you're going to have a job that you absolutely feel satisfied with where you love what you do, or you'll have to choose between that type of position or something that's going to benefit you financially or fit your life structurally in some way. Now, I'm really sensing that many of you are already financially stable, but this increase in finances would be beneficial in paying off debt for you. I'm hearing that. Now, in terms of love and relationships, Taurus, if you are in a relationship, I am getting you are possibly feeling that same sense of restlessness. You may even be feeling torn between staying or going, or even torn for some of you between two lovers or relationships right now. I'm hearing that some of you may even still feel connected to a past lover, or specifically feel sexually drawn towards a past lover while in this current relationship. Now, if you are single, you may be feeling drawn towards two different paths in terms of a relationship lifestyle right now, or a dating lifestyle right now. A dating lifestyle right now. So on one hand, you may be seeking to date someone stable and reliable, but on the other hand, this restless energy has stirred up excuse me. Oh, excuse me, Taurus. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Excuse me. This restless energy, I feel like, has stirred up your desire for passion. And so now this desire for passion and adventure may lead you towards someone more daring and adventurous. So you're feeling sort of, again, like either path could work for you. But I feel like it just depends on that restless energy. You're seeking stability, reliability, at the same time passion and adventure, desire. Taurus, that's what I have for you for the intuitive portion of your reading. Let's go ahead and move on to the tarot. Taurus, these cards have already been pre-shuffled with your energy. We're simply going to split the deck and get started for Taurus. Hmm. Okay. Wow. Okay. For your current energy right now, you have the side of the Five of Pentacles that speaks to a wealthy person, okay, sitting inside of a church. All right. You see the lantern on the floor here, okay? And it's a marble floor. This man is cloaked in riches. He has wisdom trapped in that lantern there. He's hanging his head in his hands because he feels guilty. All right. He feels guilty because he has all of the money that he could want, but he's feeling guilty either about how he is spending that money or not sharing it with others. So, Taurus, I say all this to say that this is a reminder to not feel guilty, okay? But to instead reflect on how we are needing to do things differently. Don't beat yourself up over past experiences. Five of Pentacles also speaks about the past. So release that and step into an energy of the present and think about how you can give more equally, more fairly of your resources to others as you move forward. And speaking of moving forward, in your energy you're moving towards, you have the side of the Two of Swords that speaks to being in this meditative, calm, contemplative state internally. So, Taurus, you are moving to this place of ease, quiet, calm, serenity, and from an internal place, okay? That is where you are going to be at the end of this eclipse season. Now, as you can see, Taurus, there is like all of these ripple waters around this person who is sitting here on this rock. But this person has managed to get themselves to a place of calm, to a place of stillness. And you looking out over the full moon, which I love, right? Full moon and calm waters. So you are getting to a place, Taurus, where internally you are going to feel this stillness, this peace, this serenity. Now, what you need to reflect on as you're moving through all of these emotions, releasing this guilt, and moving to a place of serenity and calm. You have the King of Pentacles. This side of the King of Pentacles and vice versa tarot speaks to a man who is very happy with his work, with his wealth, what he's earned. Okay, and you can see the smile on the king's face here, this person's face, as the king sits up on the throne. And the King of Pentacles is so happy with what they have earned that they are so generous and willing to give and happily give to others. What I'm getting that you need to reflect on is how you are giving to others, how you are sharing with others. Are you over giving? Are you being too generous? Are you not being generous enough? Who do you need to give to? Who do you not need to give to? You have gotten to this place of stability, of prosperity, and you are happy to give. But reflect on how you got there and who you want to share your resources with. Taurus, for how you can best navigate this current cycle of your life, you have the side of the Five of Cups and vice versa tarot that talks about a recent disappointment that you didn't see coming. So either you have experienced this recent disappointment in terms of something that meant a lot to your heart and soul, or you may experience that during this eclipse season. So, the way you can navigate this cycle right now, Taurus, is to focus on going within more, dealing with your emotions, feeling the pain of any disappointments and losses that you've already experienced or any that come your way during this lunar eclipse. And to remember also the overall message with the Five of Cups in general, right? That two cups are always still remaining standing. Okay? That joy will come again. But to handle those emotions within and to really heal them and come to a place of serenity and calm. Now, the moon's message for you, you have the side of the Eight of Cups that speaks to walking away when we know it's time to leave something behind because it is no longer serving us. And you see, you have both the light and the dark side. You have the sun and the moon that are lighting your path moving forward. So you don't know what is to come on this path. There are going to be good times, the sun. There are going to be challenging times that you don't see coming, the moon. But that creates a balance in learning experiences for you. You just know that you can't stay here. You must choose a new path. There's nothing left for you here. So the moon is telling you that when you know it's time to walk away from something, when you know that something is no longer serving you, don't fight that. Simply walk away. Whether it's a job, a relationship, anything, if that path no longer serves you, Taurus, then it's time to go. And this full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo may be trying to light that path up for you, Taurus. Let's get a message from your ancestors to close out this reading. Maybe that's where that restless energy is coming in, Taurus. Maybe because you know it's time to walk away from something and you're fighting it. Message. Messages. Okay. And from the bottom of the deck, obligation. Okay. Taurus, you have find the lesson, discovery, stuck in lack, obligation. From the bottom of the deck, obligation. Obligation is all about telling yourself that you should do something, okay, because you're catering to other people or other people's expectations, okay, and that stops your flow of abundance. You have stuck in lack, Taurus. Okay, so this is about having all the resources that you need, being very abundant, okay, whether it's financially or otherwise, and that it's ego based fears that take over and hold us back. You have discovery. Beautiful. This is about new ideas, people, or opportunities that are coming your way. That is excellent. But it's saying there's still work to do, okay, still work to do along the way. And then you have find the lesson. Yeah, something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. That could be that Five of Cups. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as failure, so pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Taurus, this is what I have for you for this full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo. Thank you so much for being a part of the reading today. Until I read for you again, take care of yourselves, Taurus, and each other. Love and light to each and every one of you. Capricorn, thank you for joining me for this lunar eclipse in Virgo reading. This is going to be the intuitive part of your reading, Capricorn. When I was meditating on your energy, Capricorn, I kept getting this feeling of you being stuck and feeling pressured right now. This very stuck energy, and that made me think of the Eight of Swords. I'm really getting that a lot of my Capricorns are feeling stuck right now, stuck in the wrong job, stuck in the wrong relationship, stuck in the wrong city, state, country, stuck in the wrong home, stuck in the wrong financial situation. just stuck and trapped by circumstances, Capricorn. I'm sensing that you're feeling like your hands are tied because you've invested in one or more of these circumstances, quote unquote, right? You've invested in a city because you recently relocated, a marriage because it is your second one, or you share children with this person, your home because you recently purchased it and you don't have equity in it yet, your career because you went into debt going back to school to get a degree or a certification to get this position, right? Like all of this type of stuff. And all of this makes you feel powerless, Capricorn, is what I'm really sensing. Like powerless in terms of moving forward, like unable to be free, to actually move forward to where you are seeking to go. And you may be feeling the pressure right now and feel like you're in crisis. And this could, even be affecting your mental and physical health, Capricorn. I'm getting anxiety, sleep disturbances, weight loss, even mild cases of depression for some of you right now. But Capricorn, something to consider, with this energy, I'm really getting that you need to consider that you are the one keeping yourself in this situation through negative thinking, you know, through allowing yourself to be paralyzed by fear, right, of like taking responsibility for throwing caution to the wind and moving forward in spite of all that you have invested in and going towards your happiness any damn way. You can walk away at any time, Capricorn. You can free yourself from these things you may feel trapped or stuck by. The consequences and judgment you fear facing are your own. And I know it's easier said than done in a lot of areas of our lives. It's just something to think about, something to consider. It's energy that I'm sensing from you. You are ready to go. I feel like you are in a career, Capricorn, that allows you to quote unquote like dance around the perimeter. Like I'm literally seeing you like dancing around, like almost making a circle around the perimeter of what you ultimately want to do, what you ultimately seek to do. You are still not sitting at the table you have been fighting to have a seat at, Capricorn. But it is not because you haven't earned a seat through your education or experience, okay? I sense it's because you are still trying to pull up to a quote unquote table that is too small for you. But it works for you. That table works for you because you are the most knowledgeable one at that table. If you are willing to take the risk to go for the seat at the bigger table, Capricorn, I am hearing this is where you are meant to be because that's where you're going to learn and grow the most. That is where you're meant to be, that bigger table, not the comfortable, smaller table. You're playing too small. You're playing too small. And I feel like it could be the same for your romantic relationships, Capricorn. Some of you, if you're in a partnership, I'm really getting for some of you, this is a comfortable connection because you have the upper hand in this relationship. Okay. Um, for others of you, I get that your relationship is not maybe a priority for you because you don't allow it to serve as a safe space in your life. You want your partner to see you as the strong, persevering, you know, never weary, never wavering force they can depend on. You want to be there for them. Okay, so vulnerability is off the table. I just heard that. Vulnerability is off the table, right? But therefore, you there's no room for your emotional or even sexual intimacy. But if you, yeah, that for some of you, you may even be finding emotional and even sexual intimacy in other friendships, relationships, or just simply with yourself. Mm. However, for my single Capricorns, I am really getting a totally different energy. Um, I feel some of you may be waiting for someone to actually swoop in and right everything you feel has gone quote unquote wrong in your life right now. But this is going to attract the wrong type of person, the wrong type of relationship towards you, because you are really looking for this contentment in other areas of your life right now, and most importantly within yourself. That's intuitively what I have for you, Capricorn. Let's move on to the tarot. Capricorn, the cards have already been pre-shuffled with your energy. We're going to go ahead and just divide. We're going to go ahead and split the deck and get started. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Lovely. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, Capricorn. For your current energy right now, you have the Ace of Cups. This side of the Ace of Cups and vice versa tarot speaks to just simply the gift of love. Okay, this tells me that right now you are in an energy where you are just being really open to receiving and being thankful for this new opportunity in love, potentially, or this new opportunity in creativity, something that really just speaks to your heart and soul. All right, but this is spirit coming in and bringing you this opportunity, and all you need to do is receive it with gratitude. And this is the current energy that you're in now, Capricorn. Now, the energy that you are going towards, you have the Four of Cups. Now, this side of the Four of Cups, now this side of the Four of Cups and vice versa tarot, Capricorn, speaks to apathy, okay? When things maybe seem a little dull or life isn't going our way, possibly just sitting things out for a while, okay? Maybe even feeling a sense of lack of direction. But this is all about also being in a space, Capricorn, where you remember that you should not compromise your dreams, okay? So I feel like you are moving towards an energy where you are needing to really just be on your own for a little bit, because your spirits may be down a little bit, maybe because what's coming your way in terms of offers, okay, or opportunities, you don't want to accept them, and so you might, excuse me, start to feel a little bit discouraged, disheartened, apathetic in the future because of what is being offered towards you in some way or in some space in area in your life, okay? Now, what you need to reflect on at this time, you have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. So much cup energy, Capricorn. And this side of the Two of Cups, Capricorn, speaks to a romantic love, a divine partnership that you feel is just harmonious and is meant to be. So there's some sort of relationship that it is time for you to reflect on. And most likely it's a romantic relationship where this full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo is asking you at this time to really think about this divine partnership and why you and this person have been brought together. And think about the beautiful love that the two of you share. Capricorn, in terms of how you can best navigate this current cycle of your life, you have the Four of Pentacles. Now, you have the side of the Four of Pentacles that speaks to this person who has lost his perspective on what life is all about. Okay. So this person has forgotten that it's about the journey, not the destination. Okay. He's also forgotten that it's not just about work, it's not just about money. He's forgotten the value in balancing his life with play and with joy and with the people that he loves and spending time doing other things. So, the best way to navigate your or this cycle, excuse me, in your life at this time, Capricorn, is to pick up that quote unquote torch and light your path to remember that there is more to life than just what you bring to the table as an earner, what you bring to the table to provide stability, what you bring to the table to provide growth and reliability, that you also are somebody who can enjoy life and just have fun. I can just lead with your heart. And I think that's also why you're being asked to reflect on an important loving relationship right now. I think this full moon eclipse in Virgo is asking you to get back in touch with your heart, your soul, your vulnerability. That it can't be all work and no play, Capricorn. Now, in terms of the message that the moon has for you, Capricorn, you have the side of the Knight of Swords that reflects the outer self. Okay, so this is about the moon asking you to think about your first impulses. Okay, so this is again about someone who puts emotional concerns on the back burner, on the back seat. And the first impulse that the Knight of Swords has is to rush in and to take over an endeavor, right? He's always certain that he knows the best way to do something, to get something done. He's, ready to argue, ready to prove his point, right? And so he's more of a fighter than a lover. And so again, the moon is asking you, Capricorn, in so many different ways. Literally, from I feel like the very first card, this entire spread is asking Capricorn to dig back into their heart at this time. And the moon message for you is you don't always have to know the answer to everything, fix everything. You don't always know what's best. It's not always about arguing your point, being right. It's just sometimes about leading with your heart and just enjoying the experience for what it is with the people who you want to enjoy it with. Let's see what messages your ancestors have for you, Capricorn. Yeah, just return to your heart, Capricorn. And you all have beautiful hearts. I know this. I have many a Capricorn in my life. Sun and moons. All right. Let's get a message from your ancestors. Spirit message for Capricorn, excuse me, from their ancestors. There it is. And wow, bottom of the deck, what do we have too? Okay. Okay, you have trust in yourself and take charge. Trust in yourself. Okay, trust in yourself. This one is all about just encouraging you to know that you have the ability to create the things that you want and desire in your life, Capricorn. Man, I'm telling you, I really feel like you guys need to go for something big. You're playing too small. Okay, and then you have take charge, and this is all about you're taking the back seat in a relationship, okay? Yeah, I really feel that strongly for a relationship, and that's why you're being asked to reflect on this Two of Cups energy. If you are in a committed relationship, I feel like some of you need to focus on that relationship right now. If you want it, if you want that relationship. Okay, Capricorn, this has been your reading for the full moon in the sign of Virgo. Until I read for you again, Capricorn, take care of yourselves and each other. Love and light to each and every one of you. Be blessed.